Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am quite good. It was a weird day. We had some news break in and then it wasn't really the news. So anyhow, I spent all day sitting around trying to think about what I'm going to do a daily delivery on. So today, instead of telling you to subscribe and all that stuff, just stop that. We are going to say, can you please drop me some daily delivery ideas? And be kind of specific. Don't say, talk about the basketball team. I know the basketball team exists. Also, I'm not going to break news on the daily delivery. I'm just going to give you my opinion on stuff. So drop those in the comments for me. Thank you very much. Because today I'm going to burn a topic that I wanted to save for later. And maybe I'm wasting it on a Saturday. But here we go. The importance of this game is escaping a lot of K-State fans. Because the importance isn't really about this team or about next season even. It's kind of about the whole program. And when Kansas State meets Rutgers in the Rate Bowl on December 26th in Phoenix, it'll be the 25th time in 32 seasons that Kansas State has gone to a bowl game. 25 out of 32. It's an amazing run for Kansas State football because their first bowl game was in 1982. My freshman year at Kansas State, they went to the Independence Bowl, lost to Wisconsin in a cold rain. It was a miserable experience for everyone who went. I wisely didn't, but it's also one of the few bowl games I've missed in K-State history. And then it took till Bill Snyder's arrival. And in the span of time, it seemed like it was forever between that 82 and then the 1993 Copper Bowl, but it really wasn't, was it? And that's when Bill Snyder took Kansas State to his first bowl game with the Wildcats and gave the school its first bowl victory, the Copper Bowl, beating Wyoming 52-17. And it started an incredible run of 11 straight bowls and then just fed into what we're seeing now. So those 7 years they missed bowls were the two leading up to Bill Snyder's first retirement, the two of Ron Prince's final years leading to his firing, the one following Coach Snyder's return as coach, the one that led to his second retirement, and of course the COVID season. That's 7 bowls, and most of them, or 7 years of missing bowls, but most of them are all clumped around that Snyder retirement and Ron Prince hiring. It's been incredible. The Rate Bowl is the Copper Bowl. This is the 5th time that they've played in this bowl, Kansas State, and it's the 5th different name. Whether it's been the Buffalo Wild Wings, Cactus, Insight.com Bowl, or the Copper Bowl, the Rate Bowl has a legacy of K-State football appearances that is notable. But what's also notable is the fact that that Copper Bowl was so fresh. It was so exciting. You got to understand, folks, Kansas State hadn't experienced this. We expected a crowd. There was an estimated 50,000 Kansas State fans. I remember going to the pep rally, and this was before I got into this industry. I was still in the newspaper business, and I just went on a vacation with my family and friends, and it was a remarkable experience seeing that many K-Staters in a pep rally cheering on their team. That moment changed everything for K-State. There became a bond between the football program and the fans, a fan base that had been so hungry for success, a fan base that had been cheated out of all the things that make college football great. And suddenly Bill Snyder delivered it. It's been incredible. But here we are 32 years later going to the same bowl and actually a better opponent being Rutgers from the Big Ten as opposed to Wyoming out of the WAC at the time. And yet I don't expect many K-Staters to make this bowl. What was 50,000 probably won't even be 5,000. Well, first of all, K-Staters have done a lot of bowl games and it kind of gets to be redundant maybe. You kind of get used to it. And also this one's on December 26th, which is an awful date for fans to travel to unless you want to move Christmas to the desert. And it's also probably not going to happen for many people, but it's also a great day to watch a game on TV. So here we are. The Rate Bowl won't be well attended, but I want you to understand how important it is to the history of Kansas State football. This game, going back to the Copper Bowl, has been the foundation of everything you enjoy now. And success in it is kind of meaningful because when they win these games, they tend to lay the pathway to greater things. And I still believe that's coming. But always please, even if you're a younger fan, because if you were a college freshman during that Copper Bowl, you're pushing 50, if not 50 already. Never take this for granted. So many teams struggle. We've seen great programs fall into funks. K-State's fallen in a funk and come out of it. Bowl games are special, not as special as they used to be, but for Kansas State, please never think you're owed a bowl game, because in life you're owed nothing. And with Kansas State football, everything is a treasure, because we almost had nothing forever. Thank you, Coach Snyder. Let this tradition roll on. Call it the Copper Bowl again. Please do. It's where the foundation of this bowl was laid, and maybe, it was in Tucson that first time, and maybe it was named the Copper Bowl for Tucson, but you know what? It's still the Copper Bowl for every K-Stater that'll be watching or attending the Rape Bowl. Thanks for watching this long DD. Drop those topics, please. I'm struggling, man. It's that time of year.